In this quiz, you'll see 3 statements related to space and the universe. 2 are true, and 1 is a lie. Can you spot the lie before the timer runs out? Let's begin! Let's start with the easy level. Here's the first one. Can you spot the lie? Option A is the lie. It is the Earth that orbits the Sun, not the other way around. Earth completes one full orbit every 365.225 days. The Sun sits at the center of our solar system and does not orbit any of its planets. 2 facts, 1 fiction. Which one doesn't belong? Option C is the lie. Venus is the brightest object in the night sky after the Moon. It can reach a magnitude of 4.9, outshining every star and planet. The statement implies the Moon is in competition with other night sky objects, and among those, Venus wins. Think carefully. Space has a way of defying expectations. Option B is the lie. All 4 gas giants have ring systems. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune all have rings. Saturn's are simply the largest and most visible, which leads to the widespread misconception that it is unique. If you're enjoying this quiz, help us reach 500 subscribers by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon. A classic space myth might be hiding here. Option A is the lie. Freezing in space would actually be slow. In a vacuum, there's no medium to conduct heat away quickly. You would face other lethal threats first: oxygen deprivation, pressure loss, and radiation, long before temperature became the cause of death. Planets and moons, one of these facts is off. Option C is the lie. Mars does have 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos, but both are tiny compared to Earth's moon. Phobos, the larger of the 2, is only about 22 kilometers across. Earth's moon is over 3,400 kilometers in diameter. One of these space facts doesn't survive scrutiny. Option B is the lie. The Sun is not massive enough to go supernova. In around 5 billion years, it will expand into a red giant, shed its outer layers as a planetary nebula, and leave behind a white dwarf. Supernovae require stars at least 8 times the Sun's mass. A hot planet debate. One statement gets it wrong. Option A is the lie. Venus is the hottest planet, with surface temperatures around 465 degrees Celsius. Hotter than Mercury, despite being farther from the Sun. Venus's thick atmosphere traps heat via an extreme greenhouse effect, while Mercury has virtually no atmosphere to retain warmth. Last easy one. Don't let the cosmos fool you. Option C is the lie. Black holes emit no light. Their gravitational pull is so extreme that not even light can escape. What sometimes glows near a black hole is the accretion disk of superheated matter swirling around it, not the black hole itself. Now entering medium difficulty. These are a little trickier. Getting trickier. Think before you commit. Option B is the lie. The Moon recedes at approximately 3.8 centimeters per year, not 10. This drift is caused by tidal interactions and has been precisely measured using laser reflectors left on the lunar surface by Apollo astronauts. A planet's spin has been reversed here. Spot it. Option A is the lie. Venus rotates retrograde, in the opposite direction to most planets. On Venus, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. Uranus also has an unusual tilt, but Venus is the clearest example of retrograde rotation. Amazing! You have passed 40% of the quiz. You're doing incredible and your persistence is commendable. Stars, galaxies, and one convincing lie. Find it. Option C is the lie. The Milky Way is a fairly average-sized galaxy. IC 1101 is estimated to be around 50 times wider. Our galaxy contains 200 to 400 billion stars, while the largest known galaxies hold trillions. A famous space mission has a detail changed here. Option B is the lie. Laika was never recovered. The Soviet mission had no re-entry plan. She died during the mission, likely within hours from overheating. Her safe return was a cover story not corrected for decades. The telescope's location has been moved. Spot the lie. Option A is the lie. Hubble orbits Earth at approximately 547 kilometers altitude, not on the Moon. Low Earth orbit allows it to avoid atmospheric distortion while remaining close enough for servicing missions, which NASA conducted 5 times between 1993 and 2009. Moons, dark matter, and cosmic scale. One fact is off. Option C is the lie. Galileo discovered 4 large moons in 1610, the Galilean moons. But Jupiter has over 90 confirmed moons in total, making it the planet with the most known moons in the solar system. The dark matter percentage has been quietly flipped here. Option B is the lie. Dark matter does make up approximately 27% of the universe, but ordinary visible matter accounts for only about 5%. The remaining 68% is dark energy. Ordinary matter is a tiny fraction, not the majority. The moon landing claim has been fabricated here. Option A is the lie. The Soviet Union never landed humans on the moon. Apollo 11 in July 1969 was the first and only crewed lunar landing. The Soviets did land uncrewed probes earlier, but never put cosmonauts on the surface. Stars and time. One of these is a subtle lie. Option C is the lie. While the vast majority of individually visible stars are within the Milky Way, the Andromeda Galaxy is visible to the naked eye as a faint smudge, meaning you can technically see objects outside our galaxy without a telescope. 2 extreme truths and 1 exaggerated lie. Which is it? Option B is the lie. The coldest known place in the universe is the Boomerang Nebula at about 270 just 1 degree above absolute zero. Pluto's surface reaches around 230 Saranda, which is extremely cold, but not the coldest recorded in space. Incredible. You've unlocked expert mode. You've come this far. Finish strong. Hard zone. Relativity is on the table. One of these is wrong. Option A is the lie. Weaker gravity on the ISS would speed up time slightly, but the ISS is also traveling very fast, and velocity slows time per special relativity. The net effect is that time on the ISS actually passes very slightly slower than on Earth's surface, not faster. 2 mind-bending truths and 1 convincing lie. Option C is the lie. The Big Bang did not happen at a single point in space. Space itself began expanding. There was no pre-existing space for it to occur within. The observable universe has no center. Every point sees the same expansion in all directions. Incredible, 80% complete. You're in the top 20% of all viewers. The finish line is in sight. A moon fact has been quietly fabricated here. Option B is the lie. The moon produces no light of its own. What we see as moonlight is reflected sunlight bouncing off the lunar surface. Its brightness varies with each phase depending on how much of its sunlit side faces Earth. This one trips up even astronomy enthusiasts. Option A is the lie. Comets don't burn. As they approach the sun, solar radiation vaporizes their ice and dust, forming a glowing coma and tail of gas and particles, not fire. There is no combustion. Space has no oxygen to sustain it. 2 hard truths and 1 plausible lie. Read every word. Option C is the lie. Black holes are classified into distinct types: stellar, supermassive, intermediate, and primordial. They differ not just in size, but in formation mechanism, mass range, and physical properties. Nearly there. A fundamental physics fact has been reversed. Option B is the lie. Gravity does bend light, confirmed during the 1919 solar eclipse and central to Einstein's general relativity. Massive objects curve spacetime, causing light to follow a curved path. This is called gravitational lensing. Last one, and it's the trickiest yet. Make it count. Option A is the lie. The Sun formed approximately 4.6 billion years ago, not 10 billion. It's expected to remain a stable main sequence star for another 5 billion years before expanding into a red giant. Congratulations! You've completed the challenge. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments below and hit the like and subscribe buttons to show your support. Pick your next challenge and make sure to share and subscribe. See you in the next one.